What is this small box with black powder on the inside? My grandmother's next-door neighbor gave it to us. On the lid it says Aladdinite. I reverse image searched it, and all that came up was a brand called Aladdin, which doesn't seem to be related. I'm fully unsure as to what the powder is inside, and the box is only small. Any ideas? It's a cleaning and lubricating pad for gramophone records. It's basically a graphite spreader, used on records to lubricate them. At the time, records were made of shellac, a brittle material, and wet cleaning methods were risky and less common. Graphite helps dissipate static electricity, which can attract dust and cause crackling sounds during playback. A fine layer of graphite reduced friction between the record grooves and the steel or fiber needles. Applied with a soft brush, it could lift fine dust from grooves without using moisture. It was invented by Charles Norman Matheson Ramsay of Rhodes University College in Grahamstown, South Africa, and patented on March 12, 1931 by Douglas Keith Fairweather of St. Vincent Place in Glasgow. What is this, some sort of hand-cranked cutter made of brass, found on the west coast of Washington, where there are sheep farms, fishing, and canneries? There's not much wear on the base, and I can't tell what it might have been cutting or sorting. It was actually marked as a scale. Any ideas about what this could be? It's a late 19th century razor strop, missing the leather and the clamp part. It holds a straight razor, and when you crank the handle, it strops side to side. It was patented on September 11th, 1888 by Alexander Day of Glasgow, Scotland. Can someone please tell me what is this for? I got this from a flea market here in the US out of curiosity. I was told it was a lamp finial, but I don't think so. Thanks in advance. It's a Chinese-Tibetan pewter porcelain snuff bottle from the late Qing dynasty period, or the 19th century. Snuff bottles were used to carry powdered tobacco, which was inhaled through the nose, and tobacco was believed to have medicinal properties and was a status symbol among the elite. Porcelain and pewter combination provided both durability and ornamental value, and may have a metal spoon attached to the stopper for scooping snuff. What is he holding in his left hand? I like looking at pictures or painting of people writing, and I see a few where they have this thing on their non-writing hand. What is it? It's called a penknife, originally designed for cutting or sharpening quill pens, which were used for writing before metal nibs and ballpoint pens became common, and it also acted as an eraser. Over time, the term expanded to mean any small pocket knife. My uncle got this, and we have no idea what it is. It's about 2 feet long and 1 foot wide. I'm pretty sure it's made out of leather, and it's a little on the heavier side. I'm not sure if it would help at all, but the sticker says it was made in Peru. Any idea what this is made for? It's a mid-century leather cushion for a camel saddle stool. It was modeled after actual camel saddles used in North Africa and the Middle East, and popularized during the mid-20th century. Originally, camel saddles were designed for riding and were often richly decorated. The stool version is adapted for home use, especially as a low seat, footstool, or accent piece. What is this instrument I found while cleaning out an old cabinet at work? I think it's to like splice film together for projectors, or some sort of surveying theodolite. Any ideas or help would be appreciated. It's a Carl Zeiss refractometer, which measures the refractive index of substances, which can be used to determine the concentration of solutions or identify liquids. The liquid goes into the slide section, and you can move the eyepiece to see what angle the light gets refracted at. It was produced by Carl Zeiss, a renowned German optics manufacturer based in Jena, Germany. These instruments were widely used in laboratories during the late 19th and 20th centuries, particularly before and after World War II. What is this pickaxe-looking decor attached to the siding? Made of wood? It looks old. with no writings anywhere on it. I guess an old mining equipment, or maybe an antique telephone pole top. Does anyone know what it's supposed to be used for? It's a 1950s wooden T-bar ski lift. It represents an early and significant development in the evolution of ski resort infrastructure, especially during the post-World War II skiing boom in North America and Europe. Wood was used due to availability, lower cost, and familiarity among builders at the time. What is this thing made of metal found in the woods of Pennsylvania? Approximately 10 inches tall, no maker's mark, and the bottom parts move and rotate. Has anyone ever come across one of these before? It's a plunger valve for a pitcher pump, widely used in the 19th and early 20th century. It allows water to pass upward through the plunger on the upstroke, and then seals shut on the downstroke to push the water toward the spout. These pumps use leather seals and brass or cast iron parts. A common reason pitcher pumps stop working is a worn-out or dried plunger valve leather. What is this, some sort of light, standing outside our house for a long time? It's made of metal, quite heavy, and it has an electrical cord coming out. I suspect it might be a greenhouse convection heater to prevent frost in winter. Does anyone here know what this is? It's the lamphead of a Meopta magnetoris, a photographic enlarger designed for enlarging larger format negatives. I have owned a similar one from about 1950. It was produced by Meopta, a Czech company that has been producing optical equipment since 1933. Inside is normally just an opal white incandescent lamp up to 250 watts. What is this metal object found at Withernsea Beach in the UK? Around 3 to 4 inches long, rounded body with wider parts at both ends. It looks like some sort of fishing weight, but no obvious ways to attach it to a line. It also looks like a beat-up drill attachment. Any help would be greatly appreciated. It's the core from a 30mm Aden practice round, often found on the coast where firing exercises took place. In 1954, the Aden cannon entered service on the Hawker Hunter and was used on every British gun-armed aircraft until the introduction of the Tornado in the 1980s. What is this intricately carved hinged wooden box with slots for holding something? It might have been a gift from someone returning from South or Central America. It has carvings of a bird and something that looks like a dragon on top. It splits open into 3 sections, and each has evenly spaced holes. The carvings on the outside are fairly ornate and well polished, while the inner woodworking is less impressive. Any ideas? Please tell us down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.